glad to know that there's people who support me. Yeah, that's awesome.
World, one friend, one action at a time. Kids for love, we care for animals. Kids for love, we take care of the earth. We are gonna change the world, one friend, one action at a time. Kids for love, we do not waste. Kids for love, we do not bully.
Invite the Kids for Love Project, an enrichment program, into your school, classroom, or wellness center. Kids for Love Project is focused on teaching kids unconditional love for self and others. The project is a journey into self-discovery. It consists of fun, creative tools to learn self-love, like I choose love, I am love, I stand in love, and utilizing one's energies with reconnective healing and tuning into one's intuition for inner guidance, plus connecting to our natural surroundings. Kids who hold love for self do not bully or harm others. Let's cultivate a kinder world that holds compassion for all. Teaching the power of love to our kids is the way. To learn more or to bring Kids for Love Project to your school, contact Deborah Beauvais, 508-226-1723. That's 508-226-1723. Or go to our Kids for Love Project on Facebook.
If you're living with fear and stress in your life, there is an answer.
If you're ready for a better way, step through the doorway.
The Doorway is a multimedia online course for transcending fear, transforming relationships, accessing inner guidance, and experiencing more inspiration and trust in your life.
To learn more about these online courses based on the teachings of A Course in Miracles and David Hoffmeister, go to acimcourses.com.
Kids for Love. It's a project, a mission, and a radio show, and it's on the Dream Vision 7 radio network. Come join Deborah Beauvais and young co-hosts every Wednesday at 4 p.m. and 4 a.m. Eastern to celebrate kids making a difference. We invite kids to share stories of those helping others, and teachers can share new school programs that are creating harmony amongst the kids. Let's raise the bar together and cultivate a kinder world. Kids for Love Project, celebrating kids who are helping others.
This is Dream Vision 7 Radio Network, uniting mankind with universal love. Our shows are created from the heart, bringing each listener to a place of divine enlightenment. Breathe, relax, and enjoy. Let life flow.
One friend, one action at a time. Kids for love, share what we have. Kids for love, we can make a difference. We are gonna change the world, one friend, one action at a time.
Thank you so much, Jonah, for joining us. What an awesome interview it was. And now I have my mom with me. You can say hi, Mom. Dun, dun, dun. Hi, Mom. Wait, no, I'm Mom. Hello. And Mom's here with me, and we're here to talk about some stuff going on with Cozies for the Cure. So,
yeah, it's kind of like one of those things. I was diagnosed with cancer on my 40th birthday in May of 2015, and, you think cancer is such a terrible thing, because it is, but sometimes we don't think about all the really cool things that have come of it or that can happen from it, and the Cozies for the Cure project was one of those amazing silver linings.
yeah, and I mean, it's been almost almost a year since we got to do our interview on the Kids for Love Project radio show, but it's just been so fun to see all the people we've met, and how Cozies for the Cure has grown over the past year, because now we're fundraising year round, and we've raised over $100,000 for breast cancer.
Have you told everybody what Cozies for the Cure is yet?
Oh, Cozies for the Cure.
Start at the
Start at the very beginning. So when I was 11, my mom was diagnosed with breast cancer. Mom's here with me right now.
Yep.
And I I was scared like anyone would be. I didn't know what was going on, but I knew that I had to do something to help her. And so I decided that I would, do something that I'm passionate about, which is sewing, and try to use that to create some way to kind of keep me busy while Mom was sick. And so I asked Mom, can you please put this on your Facebook page so that I can fundraise some money? And her response was, I'm not feeling so good right now, Joe, but I will put it on the Facebook page and I will help you out. And then, you can do your thing. And Mom, what were you thinking when I said that to you?
Well, I think that the funny thing about the whole thing or the serendipitous thing about the whole thing was that we happened to take you on a vacation for the first time to California from, we were living in North Dakota, I think, at the time. And we went to California, and we went into one of those really fun coffee shops. And they had those coffee cup holders. Remember those little cardboard things?
Yeah.
And they were decorated, and you thought that was so cool. They were like, what did they have on them? Like,
yeah, like there were little cartoons drawn on them. And I thought to myself, maybe I could do that with fabric. And so I tried it once I, decided that I wanted to raise money for the Susan G. Komen Foundation, which is a fantastic organization that, helps to spread awareness for breast cancer and helps to fund research. And one of the really neat things they're doing is they're helping get women diagnosed early. They have these mobile mammogram trucks that go around here in southeastern Ohio where I live. And they're able to provide women in rural, hard-to-reach areas with mammograms and checkups when they would otherwise not have access to that. So that's really neat.
Yeah. So when you came to me that first time and said, Mom, I want to make these coffee cup sleeves, and, can you put it on social media and we'll see if maybe people would make a donation in exchange for one of these coffee cup sleeves, my husband and I, Dad and I were both like, man, we are tired, we are weary, we have a lot on our plate, but we were both very used to, Jordan, since you were little, like going up in her room and creating something and, magically coming downstairs with like a new headband or something. So it was like, okay, sure, whatever, I'll put it on there. And none of us in the family expected that it would take off into a project that would raise $100,000 for the Susan G. Komen Foundation. But the money is one thing, but when you think about 1 in 8 women being diagnosed with breast cancer, early detection is really key. And the fact that you can put a dollar amount to it, but you can't put a dollar amount to the fact that you've saved so many women. And there are so many kids whose stories will be different because their moms were diagnosed early.
Mm-hmm. And it's, the other thing that I really take away from this whole experience has been the way that the community has helped support me and my family, when my mom had cancer, but also after she had cancer. And Posies for the Cure kind of started to grow and become this monster of its own. It was incredible that, the community was there to stand by us when we had 1,000 orders flood in and I didn't know what to do because I was in 8th grade, and I was like, how am I going to fill these orders? There was someone there that said, hey, I'll help you sew. Or there was someone there that said, hey, I'll help you cut out fabric. And it was just so incredible to see how, people kind of wrapped their arms around us and said, we got you in, the hard times and in the times where there was something really cool going on.
I think it was interesting that even though you were doing, people from the TV or newspapers or wherever would be calling to do interviews, one of the things that they always asked you, Jordan, is, what do your friends think? And what was your response to that?
They don't really know.
Yeah. You didn't tell any of your friends, which is really so funny to me because why? Why didn't you tell them?
Well, I think that I just thought they wouldn't be interested, or they'd be like, oh, okay, you go do your thing. So, I really didn't tell anyone, but it's funny because once word got out there, people were very interested in what I was doing. And so I think that taught me that, we need to share what we're doing so that we can kind of help others. There's this incredible quote, and it was like that I posted actually on the Cozies for the Cure Facebook the other day that said, don't be afraid to share your story. Your words may be a page in someone else's survival guide. So you don't know.
Beautiful.
You don't know what someone else is going through, and if you share your story, they might be able to say, hey, this person made it through. I can do it too.
And we've had that. I mean, there are other kids in your school whose parents have been diagnosed with breast cancer or other types of cancer. And I think it's neat that, there was a high schooler from your high school who came and said to me, can you help me set up a shoe distribution for elementary school kids who don't have shoes? And, I have to believe that some of those kids in your school are able to dream bigger because they've seen someone at their level do it. They understand it's not just celebrities, it's not just multimillionaires, it's like anybody can make a difference.
Mm-hmm. And it's so special to me, and Cozies for the Cure will always be a part of my life, but the thing that I just love about it the most is when I get to, drive down the street, or I'm on the school bus, and I get to lean over all the kids on the school bus because I need to take a picture of the mobile mammogram unit because I see it, and I'm like, that's making a difference. It's the little things that, when you're trying to make a difference. I went out for Cozies for the Cure. My goal was to raise $300. And so when you're just trying to make a difference, or you're just trying to keep busy, don't lose hope, keep going, and dream big, because I think that's when really amazing things happen.
Dream big, sister, dream big.
Yep. And it's just fantastic. So if you want to support Cozies for the Cure, you can visit shopathensOhio.com, and if you go under their Shop by Partners section, and it's also on NicoleJPhillips.com. My mom is an incredible author. Yeah. And we call her the best-selling author. And podcaster, and just all-around an amazing person. So the Cozies are on there, too, if you want to check it out. But, yeah, is there any advice that you want to give someone who's been recently diagnosed with breast cancer, Mom?
Oh, sure. I think that the one thing that I like to tell people is to get ready to accept kindness. As speaking primarily to women, we are the magic makers. We make so many holidays happen, and sometimes we need to let go and let somebody else love on us. And a disease or kindness or cancer, rather, is a perfect time to let somebody else love on us.
Yeah. Well, Mom, thanks so much for talking with me, and I'm just so glad that I was able to talk with you about all of this. So
how fun! Thanks.
Thank you so much for joining us on the Kids for Love Project radio show, and have a wonderful day.
Until the next time, Kids for Love Project challenges everyone to create a way of serving others in need. Whether it's a nonprofit or helping kids in your neighborhood, we can all make a difference. The gift received in giving of self heals everyone and everything on the planet. Let's unite and build a universal circle of kids, all making a difference for a brighter world. Kids for Love Project, celebrating kids that empower others. To learn more, go to our Kids for Love Project Facebook page.
This is Dream Vision 7 Radio Network, uniting mankind with universal love. Our shows are created from the heart, bringing each listener to a place of divine enlightenment. Breathe, relax, and enjoy. Let life flow.